Let him bring an offering on your behalf. Let my servant, third time, my servant, let him pray for you. Ki impan of Esa, him I will listen to. Lebilti asoisi machem nevala. Not to do something negative with you. Ki loidi bartem elai nechoina ka'avdi Eov, if we didn't get the message yet. Because you did not speak correctly to me, like my servant Eov. And you say, 1 second. Ribono shalaylam. Eov is the one who claimed you were wrong. They were defending you. They didn't stop defending you. The 3 friends told Eov, don't be arrogant. You're a shaita, you're a rasha. You're questioning the Ribono shalaylam. And Eov said, no, I'm innocent. I did not sin. I'm ready to debate God. I'm going to take him to court, he says. Hashem speaks to Eov. And then suddenly he says to Eliphaz, my servant is Eov. You guys? 3 times. You need prayer. You need atonement. You need sacrifices. What's going on there? Everybody wonders what's going on. So we look in Rashi. The greatest commentator of the Tanakh, to try to understand. So we're going to learn our Rashi, and then we're going to learn our Malbim. Vazakt Rashi, it's a long Rashi. I'm going to quote a few lines in Rashi, and as I said, I'm going to post Bli Neder, all the sources on the video on the yeshiva.net. Zakt Rashi, Huloi Pashabi, he did not sin against me. He did say in chapter 9, Tam v'rasha hu mechala, he did say that God destroys the innocent and the wicked together. Through the Satan, who's the prosecutor of the world. That's what he said. And if he spoke further in this way, it's mepnei kusha yisurin asher kavdu v'chisku alav diber. It's because of the depth of pain that this man experienced that brought these words. Aval atem? But you guys? Pishatem. You're a bunch of sinners. All you did was you made him guilty. You told him he was wicked. You told him in chapter 4, Eliphaz told Eov, your fear of God is foolish, meaning you're not a genuine person. You're a fake tzaddik. If you would have been a real tzaddik, you wouldn't have suffered. Your suffering shows that you're a fake tzaddik. You assumed he was wicked in order to justify me. At the end, you became paralyzed. You became silenced. He defeated you in his arguments. What you should have been doing is comforting him. It's not enough how much Eov suffered. Now he had to suffer from you guys too. You come to visit him, and what do? You bother him more. You cause him more to suffer. That's your great sin. All you can do is call him wicked when it's not true. He defeated you, and you weren't even there to comfort him. Rashi is usually not so long. Rashi gives us more than a line. It's already unique. Rashi here gives a long interpretation. Eov Perik Mem Beis Pasuk Zayin. Everybody could look it up. What is God telling them? You behaved with achzarius. You know what achzarius means? Cruelty. But it comes from 2 words. Achzarius is achzar. You're only a stranger. You come as a stranger. No empathy, no closeness, no sensitivity. So God says you did not speak as correctly like Eov. But we're bothered by something. Fine, they did the wrong thing. It's not their business to call him a rasha. They were wrong. They could say we don't understand. But where does Eov become Avdi? Where is Eov my servant? So now I quote the Malbim. And the Malbim here, listen to his words. The Malbim's words. Again, it's a long Malbim. I'm quoting part of it. We'll post the whole thing, Bli Neder, in the source sheets. Eov diber divrei chet befiv. Eov spoke some negative things with his mouth. He said God doesn't discriminate. He destroys the innocent. Aval beliboy diber nechoina. In his heart, he spoke correctly. Ki liboy hayoshalim im Hashem. His heart was really wholesome with God. He was in pain. Hareim hayu lahepech. His friends were exact opposite. B'fiyem hisvakchu ba'ad Hashem. In their mouth, they were fighting for God. They were saying he's right. Aval libam lo yaya maskim al piha. But they didn't believe what they said. Their hearts didn't agree with their mouths. As Eov told them in chapter 13, you're a bunch of flatterers. You lie to God. You make jokes with him like you make jokes with people. You jest with God. Eov rebuked them for saying things they don't even believe. V'ikar hadibur el Hashem, hu dibur halev, loy dibur hachitzoni shel hapeh. And the main conversation with God is always the conversation in the heart, not what other people hear you saying with your mouth. You hear Werther, Yidden? V'ikar hadibur el Hashem, hu dibur halev, loy dibur hachitzoni shel peh. God doesn't have to read the websites to know what you're thinking. And here you guys were completely off, unlike Eov, my servant. And he says, you need atonement, you need prayer, you need sacrifices. Now when the Gemara in Baba